Hi everyone, welcome to Amy's Little Homestead. Not sure if you can tell, but I have moved. It's been a very eventful last year. I moved from my little homestead, rural homestead in Idaho, back to Oklahoma. And this property is brand new. It has never had anything really done on it. It was just sort of grass, and so it's got a house, it's got a well, it has a septic on it, and I want to take you along on some of the adventures that are going to be going on here because it's brand new. It doesn't have any fruit tree, it has no trees at all, in fact. So I just wanted to take you along and give you a quick little tour of where we're at on this house and homestead and show you what we're dealing with. And just a little background, it is a little over 3/4 of an acre. So it's not real big, but it's just me. So I need to be able to take care of it all on my own. And so that's a manageable size for me at this point in my life. So I just want to go ahead and show you what we're doing and take you along. And if you have any comments, feel free to drop me a message. I'd love to hear from you. So let's go take a look. Okay, so before I moved, I did have some time to plant some green stalks, and so I got my green stalks planted. So this one all has herbs. This one has green beans. This one has all different kinds of lettuce, and at the very bottom I have cucumbers, and then I have one just full of pretties that is all nasturtiums. So I was able to do those before I moved onto the property here. And one thing I did not know when I purchased the home, and I've since found out, is that I have a big old rock right where I was going to put my garden at. So I'm not sure if you can see this area right here, but it goes all the way up and under this bed right here. And that is a big old rock. It's over 10 feet in length. So it's going to give me fits. So everything has to be raised beds or raised gardening. And so we'll just go through, and these are all just the cheapo beds that you can get off of Amazon. I had to do something and I couldn't wait to garden a little bit, so I went ahead with these. But this bed has all of my asparagus planted in it. This bed that I just got planted today, in fact, because I just got these put together, has a tomato that I had just growing in a pot, and then one of the little local store was selling the last of their pepper starts for 50 cents a piece. So I bought a couple of different kinds of peppers and some basil to put into that bed. And I wanted to show you sort of how I'm doing this. So as you can see, I lay down cardboard first, and then I put my beds on top, and then I fill them with wood chips. And I fill them pretty full because those are all going to compact. And then, I don't know if you can see in my wheelbarrow there, but in my wheelbarrow, I have some of this landscaper's mix. That's just a soil mix. And so I put that down, and then I will put some really good topsoil in the very top. And if you can see over here to the side here, I am getting ready to build another one of my cedar picket raised beds. And so it'll be stacked too high, and that's what the 4x4 is. So at all the joints and the corners, it can all be screwed in there. And there is the new chicken coop. I don't have chickens yet. I'm hoping tonight or tomorrow I will be getting some chickens from a friend at church. And I have a whole bunch of different kinds of squash and pumpkins planted. I do have a couple of blueberries planted. My local Lowe's, which is 20 miles away, had their lemonade blueberries on sale, and they were on clearance. And so I got them for $7 a piece, and I'm like, well, let's try them. But a little hint here in Oklahoma with this red clay, in order to really put them off on an even halfway decent start, I dug the hole as big as I could get it, and I put some of that landscaper's mix in the bottom of it. I put the plant in, packed it with the landscaper's mix, and then I used the native clay soil to sort of build a dam to help hold in some moisture on it. And then I topped it all with some wood chips, and they are actually they've been in the ground for about 2 weeks, and so far they're doing pretty good considering we've had some 100 plus degree days so far this year. So I'm pretty happy with that so far. And then here is my other little last of my raised beds, and this one has rhubarb in it, and so I'm hopeful that I'm able to control the rhubarb a little bit better here. I've tried to grow rhubarb before in Oklahoma and have not had the best of luck, and I think it's just a matter of the nutrients. So I'm hoping I can get lots of good manure and keep the manure on there and really feed it well. Now with the raspberries, this is just sort of an experiment because raspberries typically do not do really well in Oklahoma. It's just too humid and they get a fungus on them and just don't do well. So we're going to see how we do this year with them. I don't have a whole lot invested in them, but I have a little Chester, and the rest of these, the other 5, are a Joan J. raspberry that is supposed to do well in Oklahoma. So we are going to see how they do and hope for the best. I still have a little bit of work to finish up on the chicken coop. I'm going to put some hardware cloth around 2 sides of the bottom of it, and I've still got to get the solar fence charger installed to it as well, and then we'll be ready for some chickens. But that is just a quick little overview of what I have going on at my new place, and I hope to bring you along as we do more and more throughout the year. I hope you all have a great day, and if you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.